Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Hello, Ratty. What a name. Ratty Raw. And hi, Jip. How are you doing today? You're chilling. I'm alright. I'm very worn out. I feel like I look it as well, which is never particularly great when you're live streaming to the world. But such is life. You mean you don't see it? Well, good. Good. Just hiding how worn down I am. How's your week been? How's your Friday treating you? Hi, Benny. Also, Ratty, what would you like me to call you? And you can customize your little character if you'd like. You just bought a few new packs today, so you're starting a new save file. Nice. Rat is fine. Okay, hey Rat. What is my hair doing today? Kind of too much and too little all at the same time. Can you just calm down? Yeah, it doesn't know what it's doing. Whatever. Hi Bree, how you doing today? Hello Ollie, hello Marcelo. How is everyone this fine day? Why did you come in like shouting, Ollie? Hey Paul. Just immediately come in yelling at me, Ollie. Hi Nolik. Because you have great news. Oh, do share. What's your news? Color me curious. Why there is 3 people here? Well, there's different people in different places, Paul. You passed your maths GCSE. Congrats, Ollie. Congrats. That's big, man. Well done. Must be a feeling of relief to have it done. You're going to make breakfast, so lurking as usual. Yeah, it's alright, Benny, I figured. Nice gamer set. Pardon? I was in my headphones. You need to make food. Food is good. I probably should have made some food before the stream, but yes, I was spacing. Very much spacing. Spoons were lacking today. It's 8 AM for you. 8 AM? Where does that put you? AM. East Coast states? Somewhere? Can you ask a quick peeps question? Of course. What's up? Ratty, do you make mac and cheese or grilled cheese and soup? Ooh. Depends, is your weather hot like it is here? Like how's the weather for you? You're gonna put me on the TV. Honored, I think. Mildly scared, but thank you. Yeah. Hi Ines, you're on the west coast. Oh. 8 AM on the west coast. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cali life. Yeah. Yeah, I forget that the person that I know from the States works nights, which is why they're up so late. Hi Linda, how are you doing today? I'm not just going to randomly do a request, guys. Don't just ask me to do random things. Speaking of being asked to do random things, who's seen the new Black Mirror? I've only seen the first episode, but Oh no. Yeah. Just the first episode, but it was really good. You're a New Yorker, Ratty. Nice. It's rainy and 40 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in real numbers? Yeah, if it's cold, then go for soup. I would say. Soup's like comforting, right? Huge relief. It means you can do the third year of your course, Ollie. That's awesome. No, just, you know, it feels like a big deal being full screen on someone's TV. In the game, you vinted your doubles looted boxes, but you can't change the hair. Correct. Yes, so bear in mind, Nolig, that the game, as it is on Steam, isn't intended for release. It was just for people that wanted to test features as I was testing them. And then I was in the process of working on all of that stuff when I came up with the new system for the rework. So this was like last year. And then I got distracted making merge, and then I got sick. So yes, the customization options are actually very limited. Like in terms of what you... Yeah, there are some things you can do in the game, there are some things you can do on stream. But yeah, there's not all the same. Dying in LA. Hi, nice name. Hello, Tosu. How are you doing today? You're 3 seasons behind. You'll get there. As a reward, your parents bought you every single Sims 4 DLC. That's a lot of DLC. You're from New Zealand. Oh, nice. I have family in New Zealand. Okay, Tosu, pre-recorded stream. No. How would I be addressing you if it's a pre-recorded stream? I've just got 3 lots of chat to keep on top of, so it takes me a second sometimes. You're already happy with it, is just wondering. Yeah, so I may go back to working on Peeps next. After, like, now that Merge is out, I may go back to working on Peeps, but we'll see. You were trying to sub yesterday and you were struggling. Oh no. Someone gifted you a sub. And since you're working, you didn't see it until after the stream. Ah, okay. I got you. You have them all up until for rent. And then you sold your PC. Fair enough. You rebuying them on PS5. Fair enough. You realize that right now. It's alright, Tosu. To whoever sent you the sub. Amelia. Amelia sent you the sub. I don't think she's here right now. Mabel, thank you very much for the follow. Mabel's such a cute name. Mabel always makes me think of, like... Yeah. Like cute country vibes, and I think it may be at least partially to do with Gravity Falls. When you gifted someone a sub, you didn't get thanked. Well, sometimes the gifted subs land on people that aren't really around. Which is a shame, but it happens. But yeah, most of the time, most of the gifted subs have actually landed on people that are pretty regular, which is always nice. You're very welcome, Mabel. And like all of the little icons you've got, really just... It is Mabel in Gravity Falls, right? I'm not just going mad. I can't spell. Yeah, Mabel in Gravity Falls. Not that I'm a nerd or anything. You're gonna make food now. Enjoy, Penny, enjoy. If there's a next time, you'll actually choose who you give it to. Yeah, so some people do that. The advantage of the random gifting is you then don't have people being like, oh, can you thank me instead, please? Like, can you gift it to me next time? There's always someone. Also, Amelia, hi. Benny was just thanking you for the sub gift, as they hadn't realized until some time after that it had landed on them. So they were just thanking you, but I think you weren't here. How are you doing today, Mabel? What are you up to? You're a she. Yeah, that's why I corrected. It's a bad habit. I have friends online who have like male names, like masculine names and feminine names who don't match the typical gender of their names, and it's such a bad habit to just immediately address them as like that, you know. I'm getting there. I've been away from streaming for a while. I'm I'm practicing. Just correct me. Like, I don't take it personally. Always room for improvement. You gifted them personally. Yeah. That's really sweet. I'm alright, thank you. I'm just very worn down. I released my game on Steam on Tuesday, and yeah, I think I'd been stressing a bit about it. Yeah, I already wasn't particularly well, and then I was stressing about the release. And yeah, I've just not been very well this week. It happens, people get ill. At least the weather's been nice. I'm always in a slightly better mood when it's sunny. I definitely would have felt a bit sorry for myself this week if it had been raining. I think we're due for that next week though, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I get you, Ollie. Can we avoid the language though, please? Have a good rest this weekend. I am so bad at resting. It's alright, Ollie, it happens. Yeah, I'm so bad at resting. Like earlier in the week when there weren't any, like, I think it was like the day after the release, there weren't any known bugs for the game, and a friend was just like, you should just chill, just like take a day off. And instead I made 4 new themes for the game. Yeah, I'm not very good at turning off. I did actually chill for a little bit today though. I watched the first episode of Sakamoto Days, the anime on Netflix. Only 1 episode, but I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to watching more of that. I'm looking forward to watching more of Black Mirror. I'm a bit of a sucker for Black Mirror. When you think of a stereotypical white male, I'm more or less what comes to mind. Really? Because I get a lot of people who think I'm a bit soft, should we say, for a man. I'm absolutely not a man's man. Like I don't go to the gym. Like, I like cute games like Stardew and Sims. I'm not yeah, not that kind of guy. You decided on mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a good option, right? Yeah, I need to figure out a good way of doing mac and cheese. Like trying other cheeses, try and figure out a slightly less lactose heavy version. Making it with oat milk already is enough of an improvement, honestly. I can get away with the cheese just about, but it would be nice to find a less lactose heavy cheese to work on. You love soft men? Well, hi. Hey, Just Harry, how you doing today? Hi, Jip. You're playing my game. Yeah, good luck catching me up. I finally got a good roll going. I'm already up to like tier 9, I think. Getting close. I've never finished the game. I'm determined to actually finish my own game. Play Stardew. Well, yeah, so there's been talk about me potentially playing Stardew if I get bored of Sims, but that's not going to be for a long time yet. Did you miss anything after you left? Not really. I was just pottering around working on the castle. Sorry, just moving my mic. Red Leicester and mozzarella I deal with the consequences. That's what you do. Yeah, so I use like a mature cheddar, like a really strong crumbly cheddar, and sometimes like a little bit of like Stilton or something. Mozzarella's not a bad idea though. Mozzarella's very low in lactose. That might be a good shout. You always use cheddar, Nolig. Yeah, me too. Because they're lactose free. Huh? Ripe. Cheddar's... I thought cheddar was one of the higher lactose ones. Am I being really daft? You made a bechamel and then add the cheese, stir it in. You prefer a kind of soft guy than a heartless, hard guy. Yeah, I think you can have the like cliche kind of hard guy, the very masculine man without them being heartless, and you can absolutely have soft boy vibes and be not a nice person. I have met enough of those in real life. Yeah. The kind of guys who you know what, no, we're just not going to go down that. Yes, you can have good people regardless of how they present. Good and bad people regardless of how they present. Where you live, cheddar is the most artificial cheese you've eaten. It's really not bad. Oh, so like plastic cheese maybe. Cheddar is lactose free when it's ripened for longer than 6 months. Wait, really? Whoa. Hi, Annie. How you doing today? I need to look this up. Whoa. Is cheddar lactose? Whoops, that's not how you spell lactose. So it's not lactose free, but it is very low. So wait, how does that compare with mozzarella? Interesting. So cheddar dubiously has less than mozzarella. The more you know. I was definitely supposed to, yeah. Hi, Mandanish. Hello, L. In the ripening process, the whey is scooped off, and that's where the lactose is. Yeah, that's really interesting. But yeah, so it's like, for most of those kind of like lactose safe cheeses, they're 1 to 3% lactose, which is usually tolerable. I vaguely remember someone telling me somewhere that for most people, if you keep, like for most people who have lactose intolerance, if you can keep the lactose below like 5% or something, that's okay. Like it's just too much. And having some amount of it is helpful. Because you can build a tolerance. Like there are multiple studies that have come out now that like if you keep making yourself have lactose, you will build some tolerance. You just lose it really fast. Like spicy food. So my tolerance is enough that I could get away with having some cheese. I absolutely can't get away with milk at the moment. Oh, the stomach pain. Like being punched in the stomach repeatedly. Think of a number and keep it in your mind, but don't tell you. I mean, you can guess what number. I go to the same number every time. Cheddar being lactose free, or at least low, is a game changer, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's like 1 to 3%, depending on the brand. And yeah, it seems like basically exactly what Nolig was saying, that the kind of the longer it's aged, yeah, typically harder cheeses, the harder the cheese is, the lower in lactose. Generally, the softer the cheese, the higher the lactose. So things like Parmesan are much lower. So let's just Parmesan. I can spell. Yeah, so Parmesan can be less than 1%. Again, not technically lactose free, but just ridiculously low. So how much does Brie have? Brie also has. That's weird, but Brie's a soft cheese. How is it so low?
We all want to help one another.
Camembert, Manchego, Gouda, Gruyere, Emmental. What? There are so many cheeses that are like in the lactose-free category. That's really weird. Getting me hungry. Yeah, sorry, we're getting fully distracted. Yeah, exactly, Elle. Like, anybody asks me a number, it's the same every time. I can't help myself. You're getting hungry. I was hungry before the stream even started, so this is absolutely not helping. You're back. Welcome back, Rat. Double the number, okay? You've been having some trouble with lactose too, but mostly you get gassy. Cheese is not the biggest problem for me, only when you have huge amounts in pizza. So for me, I'm pretty sure that for pizza, it's the dough that's a problem. So as with lots of people in the ME community, I have like mild intolerances to lots of things. So it's not, none of it's super serious. My lactose one has got worse, but so, you know, I try and minimize the amounts of certain things I have. So try not to have too much dairy. I try not to have too much gluten, etc., etc. So I can have it, I just try to minimize, but I'm not very good at controlling my portion sizes with pizza. I always end up eating way too much, and it's a lot of gluten. Always gets to me a little bit. Parm is so good. It is, though. Hi, Chris. You think it has to do with the type of milk that is used to make the cheese? Yeah, so I think I was just reading a thing that was like goat's cheese is much worse. But I was scrolling through so many different things, I can't find that article, so don't take that as being true, because I don't remember where I read that. You're adding Parm and cheddar to your box mac and cheese. Do it. Rip your stomach. I'm sure it'll be okay. Am I celiac too? No. No, I have just like a mild intolerance. So I can have it. Yeah, like a lot of people get like really strong IBS or like get really gassy. I get sore, like it feels like someone has punched me in the stomach. For gluten, I have to have quite a lot before it does that. Like the tiniest, like I'm not even joking, like this much milk is enough to do that. Like I get real sore real fast with milk. But no, I have been tested for celiac and I'm not celiac. It's low because it's aged for a while. Seems to be the thing, Harry, yeah. Aura Bell followed. Thank you very much. Hi, Guarid. How are you doing today? Add 10 to the new number. Yep, I'm with you so far. You can't tolerate spicy food. Currently, so like many things, you build a tolerance. So if you start with an amount that you can tolerate, and you slowly increase the tolerance, you can increase your tolerance. Everybody can. Just in the West, certainly in Europe, a lot of the European countries basically don't have spicy food as part of their natural cuisine. So all of our spicy food is borrowed from other cultures, which means we tend not to be exposed to a lot, so we have a very low base tolerance. Hello, Henry, on YouTube. How are you doing today? You added extra cheese. Do it. All the cheese. Let's all just make ourselves soar together. There's lactose-free cheese, so it's not technically lactose-free. It's just so low that it may as well be. It's like stuff that labels itself as alcohol-free. It very rarely has 0 alcohol, but it has statistically so little that it may as well be 0. Can you keep eating gluten and milk to raise your tolerance? In theory. So absolutely with intolerances. So specifically intolerances, if you have allergies, that doesn't apply in the same way. But yeah, with intolerances. So if you have small amounts of dairy regularly, you can build up a tolerance. So I used to have, like when I was a kid, I'd have like two big bowls of cereal with loads of milk a day, and you know, I was eating yogurt and eating cheese and all the rest of it, and it was absolutely fine. And it was only when the doctors were trying to figure out some other allergy, and they got me to stop like one thing and then stop another thing, and they had me off dairy for 2 months. And as soon as I tried dairy again after that, it was like immediate pain. And then, yeah, because of that, I've just naturally like lessened how much I've had. And now I basically don't have dairy apart from cheese. Like I have odd bits of cheese. Like we never just have cheese in the house. I get cheese in to make specific recipes, but divide the number by 2. Okay, with you so far. You have cheese in the fridge where lactase has been added in the process. Interesting. If you have celiac, you can't eat gluten. It's not just being gluten intolerant. It's an autoimmune disease. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. That's what I was saying. Like for an intolerance, you can build up a tolerance. If it's coming from somewhere else, then obviously that doesn't apply. Like if someone has a peanut allergy, you can't just force feed them peanuts until they tolerate it. That's not how that works. But for intolerances, you absolutely can. Hello, Adam. Hello. Oh, Captain Sapip, you've changed your name. That's very hard to read now. Subtract my original number from the new number. Yep, I'm with you so far, Ollie. Thank you for the sticker, Annie. But yeah. Yeah, so I am more fussed about keeping my gluten tolerance because there's a lot of stuff that's quite hard to... It's easier to be dairy free when you go out to eat than it is to be gluten free, I have found. Which is weird because like you'd have thought with the uptake of vegan stuff, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the point, right? Because there's lots of vegan stuff. Lots of people don't have dairy now, whereas gluten-free is still a bit more. Equals 5. Nope. $14, $24. Oh, well, so yeah, it is 5. I did the maths wrong. No, wait, what? What was... Divide the number by 220. Yeah, no, you're right, you are right. Hi, hello, Yo, hi, MMZ. Got you second guessing? No, I'm just bad at maths. I'm just tired. Vegans need dairy free. Yeah, exactly. We do actually have quite a lot of vegan and gluten-free and all the rest of it. We have a lot of alternative eating in Leeds. We're quite lucky for that. Yeah, it's good. We were talking about this in the Discord, I think, the other day, about my meat consumption has dropped off a cliff as well. So when I slowly was reducing how much milk I was having, I ended up naturally swapping to oat milk, And then once I'd swapped to oat milk, I've basically not gone back to milk ever. What am I doing? We're just chatting at the moment. We'll be playing some Sims in a bit. And I've kind of done the same with meat. Like, I started learning to not rely on meat for cooking. So it wasn't that I wanted to stop using meat, I just wanted to make better use of vegetables. I felt like I wasn't cooking with as many vegetables as I should be. And I didn't want to end up just doing like meat and veg kind of meals. And got really into making like curries and like rice dishes. Like, I got really into Cajun food at one point. And all this sort of stuff. Lots of interesting things. But because of that, I almost never cook with meat anymore. Like, there's odd dishes where I'll buy in meat, but a lot of the time I just don't feel like you need it. And we were talking about there's like really good replacements for lots of things now. Lots of good meat replacement options that are, you know, better for the environment and more sustainable, and often actually cheaper. They were saying the one exception I have found personally is bacon. I have not found a good alternative to bacon yet. Hi Millie, how you doing? You only drink almond milk now. You only really eat chicken, but rarely. Yeah, same. So I will occasionally cook with chicken. And I will occasionally have bacon. And that's it. Oh, I would say I have chicken maybe once, twice a month. Probably about the same for bacon. That's it. That's the sum total of my meat consumption. But yeah, we do eat too much meat globally. You're just playing some Faz. Nice. I heard there was a new update for that. You love broccoli. Broccoli is good. Hi, MMZ. As I said, I'm chatting and then I'm playing Sims. You go to the gym to gain muscle, so you kind of have a varied diet. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you have reasons to eat more meat, then sure. But I think culturally, the reliance on having meat with every meal is not great. No. No, MM said. As I said, I'm chatting and then I'm going to play Sims. Yeah, I mean, we don't, that's the point. We don't need to stop having meat. We just need to reduce. It's for protein now to help you lose weight. Yeah, I mean, there are other ways of getting protein. Do I play it? I haven't played Phasm in a while. I played a little bit of Phasmo after the Lighthouse came out. It's the last time I played it. I think I maybe did like 3 levels, like 3 runs of the Lighthouse, and that was about it. Yeah, I haven't played it properly in a while. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having meat. Like, you know, there's always reasons to have more specific foods, and you have people who have deficiencies of things, and there's cheap ways of filling their deficiencies. It's just, as a general, the average person shouldn't just be having like, you know, 50% of their food being meat every day. It's not sustainable. Like, I'm not judging anyone that does, it's just culturally we need to make a shift away from it. You don't like black beans, white beans, or starchy beans. You drink whey isolate. Fair enough. A lot of your diet consists of high protein, things like egg, yogurt, especially Greek. Yeah. Meat is always nice to have to break up the consistency. Yeah. Yeah, so I get my protein from things like you. Protein shakes, eggs, occasional yogurt. I have been slowly trying to introduce yogurt back into my diet. And yeah, I do have bits of meat, as I said, just not not every day. A broad and varied diet is what you should always buy to. Exactly. And there are so many veg, and there's so many veg that you can eat cheap as well. You play Phasmophobia or Prestige 7 level 103, so technically you're level 803. That's intense. I think I got one badge from before they did the rework. You eat meat every day? Okay, that's fine. I'm not judging anyone that eats meat every day. Most of Western culture has been that way for a long time. It was a readily available source of protein. It's quite ingrained in our culture. I'm doing alright, thank you, Kenny. How are you doing today? I mean, I'm a bit run down, like my voice is still struggling. I don't know how today's stream's gonna go. You do also eat veg fruit and all that other stuff too. Good. Good. Yeah, as I said, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegetarian. I do still eat all that stuff. I'm not judging anybody that eats meat. How did we get onto this? A very wild tangent. Oh, it's because is it because Benny went off to make mac and cheese? Was it Benny who was making mac and cheese? Someone went off to make mac and cheese. Oh, it was Rat. Rat was making mac and cheese. You were watching the vegan teacher before me. Yeah? Well, as I said, I'm not vegan, so. Yes, I think. No, yeah, I'm just, yeah. Just an omnivore who doesn't eat a lot of meat. A lot of meat. Water bottle. Also, did anybody see that I very comfortably took the high score back in my own game? I was quite pleased with myself. When I had a high score, like my highest score, my highest score during the testing phase was about 80,000 because I had to keep resetting it to test stuff, which was frustrating, being a developer. So it's nice to, on the live version, have got back up to 80,000 and I'm still going. So I will absolutely be knocked off the top spot. I have no doubt that I will not be holding on to it. But it's nice to briefly be there. Hi, Kiri. My day's going all right, thank you. I did some admin for releasing all my music, all the music you're listening to now. Slowly working on getting that all released. Spent a little bit of time in the sun, spent a lot of time lying down out of the sun, and now streaming. You'll be back in a little bit, no worries, Amelia, see you soon. You had a protein shake for breakfast, went to the gym, had a very intense breakfast, did a 10k, ate more protein. Good grief, that is a lot of food in a day. I am not nearly active enough to be consuming that many calories. You're happy you got a screenshot of the legacy high scores before release? Yeah, I'm sure you'll get back to that, Chris. You'll overtake me, I've got no doubt. Hi, Oliver, how you doing? Your unbulks are kind of the point, yeah? Sounds like a super cozy day. It was good. You've got to go do your food shop. Okay, Millie, no worries. Sounds like a cozy day. Yeah, I've been very run down this week. I got a bit stressed with the release of my game on Tuesday. My hair really isn't perfect. My hair is just a big flop. But thank you. I will try to just take the compliment. Also, the headphones forever messing it up. which is fun. Oh wow, it really doesn't bode well. We're not even an hour in, and my voice is going. We'll see. We'll see how I can cope for today. You're putting on weight purposely so you can burn all the fat really quickly, and it turns into muscle faster. Nice. Good luck. You've been laying in bed for so long, Oliver. You were so tired. It sounds like you need a rest. Look after yourself. Health comes first. The music is nice. Do you do it yourself? I do, yeah. So the first 3 songs from this playlist are live now, and the other, currently 62, I am slowly filling out the huge list of admin stuff that needs filling out to publish the rest of it. I was in a big battle with my distributor, with my old distributor, for ages, but that is slowly getting resolved, and I'm taking all my music down with them and re-releasing it because yeah, just sod them. But yeah, so it'll all be coming live soon, quote unquote. I will announce a release date on TikTok and in my Discord and stuff when I actually know. She'll hopefully be soon, but we will see. I think I've done like 50 of the 62 songs, so I'm almost there. It's a lot of admin. Kind of stuff you usually stream with too. Where can you find them? On Spotify? Yeah, wherever you listen to music. So as I said, currently there's only 3 songs out. But yeah, I'm working on the rest of it. I'm just batch releasing all the old music, and then once all of that's out, I'll start making new stuff again. Kiri followed. Thank you, Kiri. Thank you. You've got a tub of sour cream Pringles. Oh. I discovered by accident a really nice combo years ago now of very strong salt and vinegar crisps with sour cream and chive dip. Such a good combo. You will have the smelliest breath, but it's worth the taste. Yeah. And yeah, you can just find my music down as Samly. You'll be adding to the streaming list. Thank you. You're actually addicted to your game, but you suck at it. Cobalt. Is that Kiki? It's alright, you'll get there. The game is designed to help you learn. Like, if you've got to the 3rd board size, so like the board gets bigger twice, once you've learned how to get to the biggest board size, you should be fine. So the game kind of is intentionally a little bit harder in the middle to force you to learn how to play it properly. What choice am I making for you, Ollie? You're getting used to 1 to 3, but you struggle with 4+. You'll figure it out. Once you've made your first 7, you will be rolling. People repellent. What do you mean, Kiri? Hi, Katie. How you doing today? Thank you for the sticker. 7. 7. When you make your first 7, it goes to the final board size. So that's when the dice change back to 1. So they change color and go back to a 1. What can you put in your 5 o'clock smoothie? So my smoothies are very simple. I have blueberries, always. So my daily smoothies are blueberries, peanut butter, oat milk, protein, vanilla protein powder, and then an extra fruit. And that kind of depends on what I'm feeling. Default is usually banana. On days like today, I like to use frozen fruit of some description so that it's more like a slushy kind of consistency. So I used mango today. Very nice. You'll get there, Kiki. You'll get there. The crisp combo. People repellent. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm with you now. Yeah, it kind of is. There's really no hiding the bad breath that comes from sour cream and chive dip. It's intense. That's of course presuming you're in a country that has sour cream, because that was a thing I learned a few years back, that sour cream is banned in some countries, which is just a weird concept to me. You're well. I'm all right, thank you. My throat is a bit sore, but otherwise I'm okay. How's your day been so far? Katie, thank you for the sticker. Don't know why I'm talking like this. You have a lot of frozen mango, so you might use that. Yeah, that's what I had today, Ollie. It's good. It's good. You'll make sure to try it a day you're not working. Or just do it of an evening. Do it of an evening. You just by yourself, and then it doesn't matter. You hope I feel better. Thank you. Thank you for the like, Izzy. Yeah. I think I need to just try and recoup. I'm a little bit worried about the losing my voice thing, because that's one of the things that kind of made streaming so hard before, is I was losing my voice every stream, and that hasn't happened this time round until now. And I think it's just the stress from releasing my game, but maybe a day you're working, yeah, just scare away all the colleagues. You've been wanting to start drinking protein shakes. Yeah, so one thing I will say is, if you are a thinner person and you're wanting to get into drinking protein shakes, look for ones that aren't meal replacement and are categorized as like diet or slim or something, if you're intending to make a full smoothie from them. So I went through a phase of having like full meal replacement protein shake stuff, and then I would build that into a smoothie, and I literally felt sick every time, because you don't realize how many calories you're consuming. I'm quite a skinny person. I have to watch what I eat because I do so little. And yeah, I thought I just couldn't handle protein powder. But yeah, it's just way too many calories. And my body was just like, panic. And yeah, swapping to non-meal replacement, lower calorie protein powders really helped. So I'm still getting the like big protein boost that I was after. But obviously, if you're trying to gain weight, it doesn't really apply. But just on the off chance that anybody has the same experience. I wasn't like another friend of mine had the same experience, and hadn't realized, and then I realized and told them, and then they tried it and it worked for them as well. So just little public service announcement. worth noting. Hello, Deloud. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Deloud. Oh, did I miss a crate game? Oh. What about tea with honey? I don't know. Like, I've been having tea with honey, and it maybe helps, but I'm not convinced. And I've also been having lozenges, but honey is one of the foods that I don't tolerate very well. So it's a balance. You're back. Welcome back, Benny. Yeah. So if you're not trying to gain weight, or you are trying to gain weight and you feel sick, it might just be that there's too much in the smoothie. So just, yeah, it's very easy to not realize how much is packed into the powders. You didn't miss much, Harry. We're just chit-chatting. It's okay. Like, I can get away with having a cup of like honey tea, but like a second cup is maybe pushing it a little bit. You know, it's that balance between it might help my throat a little bit, but then I start getting a really sore stomach, so it's like, And yeah, the lozenges usually work I think they only haven't been working because I've been so run down. Also, my break alarm went off and I completely missed it. We'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, I mean, that's not far off what I've been doing, Kiki, this week. Pretty much not talking outside of stream. It's just not recouping yet. Hopefully it will, but we'll see. You don't tolerate honey either. You found you like treacle. I haven't tried treacle. I also haven't tried like maple syrup.
Hydrate.
But I mean, it kind of defeats the point because it's there's stuff in honey, right? There's stuff in honey that is why people recommend honey. Thank you, Benny. But yes, lovely people of the stream. I take a 3-minute break once an hour to get up and have a stretch to refill my water. Yeah, we're going to do that now, and then we'll do some Sims when I get back. What we're going to do on Sims is a good question, but we'll figure that out when we get back. Bottle of water. Yeah. A bottle of water. Aaron, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Jay, for the follow. Treacle and honey are very alike, but you like treacle but not honey. Interesting. Yes. And on that note, I will be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. Technically, my break is every 50-ish minutes. But yes, every hour is the point. Ooh. Got a bit of a chill when I was downstairs. It's not ideal. Become good friends with a tenant. Let us just continue doing that, I think. But yeah, so if I can make sure, if I can guarantee that I hit my brakes every hour, then it's better for controlling adverts on Twitch. So always better to kind of err on the side of being a little over frequent. If you get me. Also, hi, Aaron. You're an Aussie. Nice. How's the weather in Oz? You didn't get an ad because you're a sub. Oh, people have been dying. All the graves. Maybe can we... I wonder if we can just nick these. We can. Stealing graves. Mwahaha. Stealing graves to fuel the undead army. I mean, something less creepy. You're so used to the annoying adverts. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things of like, if I had a way to turn them off, I absolutely would. Alas, that is not an option. So here we are. How did these people die? Mysteriously, Benny. What's more confusing is the fact that they died just like in their hallway and they just left the urns there. Like, what were the occupants doing? Okay. So we just need to, like, keep trying to be nice. Fake nice, but nice nonetheless. I don't really recognize any of these Sims. They died right next to each other too, yeah. Who knows what went on? Maybe it's some dark side story that we've not encountered. Thank you for liking the live, Jay. Did he just run away? Where did he go? Oh, hi, Arthur. Oh, you strange cat. What's that? Oh, that's Johnny. He went to bed. Okay. It is late. Hey. Cat's just like chilling behind me. Hey, buddy. He's so cute. Sorry. Like, when he's asking for attention, I can't not give him attention. It's just, is the rules. Is the game gonna pause? No, let's just pause it briefly while I'm getting cat attacked. Got a perp living amongst you. Well, I mean, according to the story, kind of, we are the perp. Let's see if he wants to come and join us for a second. No, he doesn't want to. He just wants to lurk in the background. Hey, Pink Penguin, how are you doing today? Like he wants attention, and it's just not that kind of attention. Okay, so we are at least friends with Johnny now, so we have made progress. Right, I guess we just sort ourselves out, and then we can try again tomorrow. Not entirely sure what the point of trying to complete all of these things is. Oh, I mean, I guess we can just make more money trees, right? Crazy kitty. Probably should try and finish the apartments in Nordhaven at some point. It's kind of ignored them for a while. Why? Huh? Why did that? It wasn't on sale. Sims is very strange sometimes. It is interesting that the nanny cult seems to have died away. Gonna have to come up with some good story reason as to why that all happened. You gotta go back to work? No worries, Marcelo. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Oh yeah, we never actually finished the master bedroom. Did a whole bunch of decorating in the house, never actually decorated our own bed. Our own room. See you all later. Have a great stream. Thank you, Marcelo. I hope work goes well. I will just be here playing the villain. The villain who's pretending to be nice. She's farming karma. This definitely does sound like a thing that evil people would do, to be fair. Of like only being nice to people to like trick some karma god. You have to head to work in a few too. Nice. It's one of the advantages of the kind of more classically moral god in my universe is that they're like intention based rather than action based. It's confusing. You're enjoying actually watching the stream right now. You usually just lurk while you're at work. It's nice having you chatting, Benny. Who are they grieving? Mysterious grieving. Okay, so we need to have some food, and then we need to lure Johnny. I mean, invite Johnny over. But yeah, that's what that is for those that don't know. Oh, I took my watch off when I went outside. I hope I didn't leave it outside. I don't think I did. I'll double check. I'll double check at my next break. It'll be fine even if I did. It's not like it was an expensive watch. Yes, is the god of nature, intention, self-improvement. A bit hard to describe without like giving away plot details. Pink penguin and pink bunny. Just having a whole like pink animal war in my chat. Alright, we're almost there. Hi Asher, how you doing today? Asked to be pushed on swing. Some of the options are so weird. Inside joke. No. The rules say I have to click it. I was intentionally trying to be just friendly and not like flirty. I mean, that's the rules. Oh, I waited too long and it cancelled. Okay. Got away with that one. Discuss fitness techniques. Sure. I'm alright, thank you. I'm just worn out. It's an alliance, not a war. I have too much charisma. Apparently our villain is just a very charismatic villain. Though, to be fair, aren't a lot of them quite charismatic? Isn't that like the whole thing? Like Bundy and whatever. Very charismatic individuals. Make sure I'm resting when I can. Doing my best. Doing my best. I was just stressing about my game release. But I think I fixed all the bugs that anybody has found. Added a little bit of new content. So I don't know. Seems like it's in a good place. It seems like I can maybe calm down a little bit now. Hopefully. Friend, good friends. Sure. No idea who that is. Check in on Johnny. Enthused about fruitcake. Why does that come up so much? That's such a weird option. Sims is very odd. Fanta. It is peach. Did it go well? It did. It went well. Mostly. There's a couple of bugs, but I caught them fairly early on. It was just quiet, but I was kind of anticipated because I didn't really tell anybody it was happening until like a week in advance. Because I am not well and I was worried about having a lot of work to do very quickly. You're back, Ollie, no worries. It's alright. Talking to your girlfriend's more important than watching me, that's for sure. What? Choose about fruitcake. Sure, just really want to talk about fruitcake. Principal's visit. Today the principal is visiting Charles's class. Everyone is to be on their best behavior and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid sitting behind him has decided to pelt him with something. Should he ignore it or ask the kid to stop? Ask the kid to stop. Someone else gets in trouble. Nice. Yeah. What map do I like the most on Sims? Chestnut Ridge so far. Yeah, we're quite heavily invested in Chestnut Ridge. Compliment appearance maybe is going a little bit too down the flirty route, which we are still trying to avoid if we can help it. Ranch hands just casually dropping in on the conversation. Oh no. Did he just... Where's he off to? Woohoo encrypt. No. Sims be throwing us some spicy options. You gotta go to work, you'll be lurking. No worries, Benny. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, now the question is, Asher, what do I work on next? That's the thing I've been trying to decide. they... Yep. Hi, Arthur. Licking my feet. You strange, strange cat. Sadly, you didn't manage to join yesterday. It's alright. A Sims game. I mean, it's a lot of work. To be fair, Peeps is like my closest equivalent. Hi. Hi, buddy. How are they not good friends at this point? Almost Charles' birthday. They're gonna be, that's cool. Could really get going now. Well, I mean, I guess they are just woohoo partners. Did his business. And off he goes. Typical man. Oh. Hey, buddy. What packs do I have? Quite a lot. Quite a lot of packs. Not all of them. Far from all of them. Less than half. I would make so much money from what? From a Sims game? But Sims games are notoriously difficult. That's why people don't do it. I mean, making the kind of how I want Peeps to be is vaguely close to something Sim-y, but yeah, I mean, it depends what you want from a Sim game. Oh no. I'm not going to her house. I'm going to the psycho's house. Can I just chat? What if I ever just like spam chat? Chat, send a text, chat, send a text. Does that work? Does it go up? Seemingly not. Worth a shot. Okay. Thank you, all of you who are liking the live. It's appreciated. How is everybody doing today? Does anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? I might genuinely take some time for myself for the first time in a while. I am real bad at taking time for myself. Thank you for liking the live, Asher. Ranch hand's not doing much hand ranching. Ranch handing. Whatever the verb is. Here's the question. Can we just straight up invite Johnny over again immediately? Yes. Classic Sims. Oh, thank you for the sticker. I can't read your name, though. It looks like it's maybe Russian? How do I pronounce your name? Hopefully you'll be off your crutches by the weekend. Wait. You're on crutches? Are you okay? What happened? Oh, I need to remember to pay the bills. Oops. You're in the lead in packs, quite possibly, Ollie. I will buy packs as we need them. I think as a community, we've pretty much agreed that I will do Supernatural next. As soon as it's story appropriate, we will shuffle over to a Supernatural storyline, which I feel like isn't going to be this generation. Oh no. There isn't another option. Well, that was short-lived. Yeah, so as soon as the story moves us that way. But currently we've got a kind of vague path for the next couple of characters, so we'll see how it takes us. Oh, did that just cancel? Discuss interests. Why does he keep trying to walk away from us? Try not to read too much into that. Rhapsodize. Complain about sunny weather. Oh. Was that for flattering? Oh, is this because I just ended the situationship? to be woohoo, but game. Please, play him with this poor man's feelings. We may have to change a rule if this is how this is going to be. You have issues with your ankles and they buckled and you went down hard and damaged muscles and tendons. No. Asher, look after yourself, please. I think we may need to change the rules for this, because it's literally just given us start and end back to back. We can't just keep spamming that. Anybody got any suggestions for how we adjust the rules for that? Has anyone given you any indication of how long it will take to heal, Asher? Hi, Ghost. The timing of that. Such a creep. Express admiration. You can't put any pressure on it. Oh, that must be not fun. I hope you feel better soon. Ask about career. Bush. Oh, good grief. You only just snuck in. Yeah, I saw you creep in. Such a creep. You will soon, hopefully. I hope so, Asher. It can't be fun. Yeah, ignore your child. Ignore your dad, because she's just 15 times. The horse has now died 15 times. How am I going to write that into the story is the question. A horse that's died 15 times. Well, now you've been spotted. How's it going? It's going all right, thank you. My voice is barely hanging in there. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we made some improvements on the castle when we were streaming yesterday, so the rooms are now all making a bit more sense. Like an actual manor. We're a little bit struggling with kind of character aspirations. Why is the butler sleeping in my bed? This is the butler's bed. Assign bed to butler. Get out of the master bedroom. I've totally forgotten what I was saying. Did some redecorating in the house. My throat's sore. I got tea with honey. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Like, it doesn't really help, and I can only have a fairly small amount because of the honey. Hi, Arthur. Admire. Your crow is off communing with the Crow Collective. What? Gotta love Sims. Whiskey is supposed to help. Yeah, I might make a hot toddy later. It's quite hot right now. I don't really want a hot toddy currently. But yeah, I'll have one in a bit. Chill, play some games, have a nice hot toddy. Getting spook. Maybe we should just try leveling up charisma while we are waiting for waiting for the next day for it to be appropriate to invite him over again. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Ghost. I'm doing my best. Yeah, I was sorting the music earlier. This playlist is now 15 songs bigger than it was because I realized I'd missed a bunch of the songs. And in all of that, one of the releases has gone from being 7 songs to 12 songs, so it's now the actual full album. And there's a whole other album, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue releasing stuff that's like, this is a group of songs that are supposed to be together, and they'll just be released as smaller releases as a group. But then I'll also do tape releases, which is basically just, these are all the other songs that I made in this period of time. And I'll set a minimum limit of 10 songs. And the first one of those, I think, now has 11 songs in it. So I should be able to release that as well. I have something in my eye. Warm beer solves the problem too. Warm beer, as in like heated or like room temperature beer. Why would that help? Oh, we're at 6 charisma already. Wait, can we practice? How do we practice comedy? Do we need to do that as a computer? Or was I being daft? Speech, storytelling. No. Right. More choices. Write jokes. That other one? Yeah, you can stop talking to yourself. Microphone. I don't have a microphone, but thank you, Shadow. Also, thank you for the follow. You need to head off and call some garages before they close. Oh no, you're having car trouble. Yeah, 100%. Just go. Go sort yourself out. At least the grannies here in Germany, you say that. It's a weird thing to say. Hello, Crimson Corpse. Very intense name. How you doing today? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm not sure the fizzy drink is really helping with the throat, to be honest. Have a good stream. You're going to go and play some Call of Duty. No worries, Shadow. Enjoy your COD. Wish you MVP of every game. Wish the good players on your side. I don't know. I don't really know what to suggest. I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, I'm just worn down, hence my throat struggling a bit today. Okay, we'll see if we can hit the next comedy level, and then we'll get her to go to sleep. Mikey? Follow, thank you. Jane Melandi, remember you? I think so. How are you doing today? Is it Mickey? Is it Mikey? Regardless, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Oh, she's still writing jokes. Stop. You were the one who asked about Minecraft. What did you ask about Minecraft? Also, Saint Absentee and Kiri Cooper both followed, and they came through on my phone rather than the app for some reason. Thank you for the follows. Not entirely sure why that was desynced. 2 Stone Road, a ghost keeps showing up. All right. Call the contractor. Funny. Yes, I should really post something. Again, you're a recent subscriber. Well, thank you, Jane. Molly, hi. How is the game I released getting on? I mean, it's going okay. It's been a quiet release, but that's kind of what I needed from a health perspective. There's some people that are playing it. The people that are playing it seem to be enjoying it. Don't know that I could really ask for much more than that. So yeah, all is good. How are you doing today? W stream. What do you mean, Jane? You seem to be feeling better too. No, my throat is absolutely killing me. I have been very run down. I'm sure I'll feel better soon. Yeah, it's just... I got myself a bit stressed out. I was worried about how the release was going to go. It was my first time releasing. So I didn't really know what to anticipate. And yeah, I'm a... what do they call it? A worry bug? I'll be fine soon, don't worry, Molly. I'll be all good. The jingles in this game are so weird sometimes. Why? Oh. I was like, why are people always coming up here? But I know why. I wonder how much it would affect the value of the house if we changed. Sorry, Jane, you being here is enough. Have I bought any more Sims expansions? Not yet. Not yet. We have decided as a community, though, that the next lot of expansions I will get will be the supernatural ones, so that so that we can do some supernatural play. So I will get collectively like all of those together at some point. Just yes, not right this second. I would like to pay bills, please. Wild about Oscar. Okay, I see. Nice name. It took me a minute. I had to read that a few times. Well, I don't know who that is. I can't team up with someone that I don't know. We have Life and Death already, yeah. GG! Thank you, Elle. Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Elle. When I was previously releasing my music and was releasing them as virtual artists, one of my virtual artists who actually was maybe the most popular, if not the most, certainly the second most popular, was called Elle. Although it wasn't short for Elena. Or Elena. I'm not sure how your name is pronounced. Oh, good grief. So we were using this guy to try and get that. And instead we ended up becoming Woohoo partners with them. Is that all we got? What? We went through all of that and got like 500 in rewards. That's so bad. Run a food sale from a residential lot. Yeah, see, that doesn't work at all. Successful lineage. Read to a child. Well, this isn't going to work because we don't have a kid. Okay. Get caught cheating. Discover secrets. Seeker of secrets. That might work. He's a gaming YouTuber. Yeah, but why would I team up with him? I don't know him. You will leave for now. I stream again soon. Take a health break. No, I stream 5 days a week, Tuesday to Saturday. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Where do I live? I live in Britain. It was from Death Note, wasn't it? L? No, L was just a name that I liked. There's a couple of names that shorten to L that are just names that I really liked. There's actually a character in one of my books who's a fairly prominent character who's also called L, as it happens. There's also the main character of one of my books is called Arthur, and I called him Arthur before I called my cat Arthur. And now I have a cat called Arthur. It feels a little bit on the nose to also have a main character called Arthur. So I may end up having to change his name. Just not your name. No, I don't have an Elena or an Eleanor yet. Maybe I will. Hi Kia, how you doing today? Serial romantic. These all just feel a bit pointless. Like, why would she care about any of these? That's the thing that I can't kind of wrap my head around. From a story perspective, why would she care? So I kind of feel like maybe we just arbitrarily pick one and just kind of ignore it now. Because I don't know what else she would take. Make 100,000 selling nectar. That feels like something she'd do. And Jane, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. So we need to buy some nectar stuff, would seem. Just make sure L is short and ginger, yeah? I do like red hair. What's the combo? Is it red hair, blue eyes? That's the really rare one. What was I doing? Oh, nectar. Nectar creative? Nectar storage rack. Why am I... Every time I'm trying to find a specific item, I forget that there's a search bar. Antique nectar press. Finely aged Plum Botillo nectar bottles. Plum Bobtilado. Rootin' Tootin' nectar maker. Right, can we fit this downstairs? It would have made sense to have had this as the nectar room. Okay, where's she gonna make her nectar? So wait, I don't know what these are for. This contraption squeezes juice via mechanical force from brawny arms, at least. It used to before the screw gunked up. That's alright though, because feet stomping leads to more flavor for some reason. So I don't know if that is just So I think that must be just decorative. So I think this is the actual item. Okay, so if this is our nectar making area, we should probably decorate it as such. It's a little bit annoying that they kind of clash with the window frame. Just do it along this wall instead. Hi Mitch, how you doing today? You don't have blue eyes because your mother had brown eyes, so do you have ginger eyes? Ginger eyes. What? Where did that come from? Green eyes is what I meant. Do you have green eyes? Do you have brown eyes? It's a copper ginger and not one of the gingers where the eyebrows disappear. She could be a socialite possibly if you surpass the next one. Potentially. She's just been very money driven, kind of from start to finish. Hi Rianne, how you doing today? Hazel. Nice. Right, I'm wondering if I can just fudge this. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is all not required. It's just, I don't know, it feels like it's adding a bit of flavor to the environment, to the room. You know? What I might do though is move this over this side in the hope that we can then have access to these, because these look like they might actually be practical. Okay, we'll try that. I'm gonna save though. You're enjoying the sun, nice. I got out for a little bit, but I go red very quickly, so I need to be careful. Definitely, I'm 100% Dax Flame. You caught me. Vitality nectar costs the most. What? I've never done nectar. I don't understand how this works. Use the nectar storage in the basement and it will age faster. Yeah? Purchase basic ingredients. Strawberry costs the most. Should we go for strawberry? I don't know how much to buy. We'll buy 20. This is probably overkill, but craft nectar. Oh, we need to start with either grapes or apples. Buy ingredients. Craft nectar. Grape nectar. There we go. Can be grown with... These ingredients can be grown, which will Let's try that again. These ingredients can also be grown with gardening, which will prove more cost-effective over time. What are you saying? Does it really, Nolig? You two, you're staying indoors, yeah. It's like I like to spend a little bit of time outside, but I need to be careful. I have no base tan because I haven't been outside in a long time. When I have a little bit of a tan, I'm fine. But yes, pale boy, no tan. So I'm... Oh, here we go. Nectar making.
Hi,
Nectar...
Greg.
Thank you. Nectar making combines the subtle art of extracting essential flavors from a wide variety of ingredients with the not so subtle art of smashing those ingredients into a pulp. Nectar making can be improved by crafting bottles at the Nectar Maker. Improving the nectar making skill increases how quickly Sims can craft nectar and unlocks access to new recipes. I'll need to start a garden and grafting things to make things like the death flower. Pardon? You can graft things in this? You need to prepare yourself for your honeymoon. Exciting. Where are you going, if you don't mind asking? The aging in the cellar. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense for us to put most of the stuff down here, for sure. But I was just, like, decorating the room, you know? Oh, you saying you didn't know that? But yeah, so our son, so the next main character, we're currently thinking to go down the gardening route. So they could take over from the nectar business. That could be their thing. Why we just stood here? Did we... Stomp the bugs. Wow, too many things are happening all at once. Did we make nectar? Oh, we did. We made 1 for 25. Does it mean 4 left? So wait, can we just throw this down here now? Huh? Yes. So some random nectar there. Okay, bugs. We need to find these bugs. And that's my break. Okay, so we will find the bugs when we come back. You're going to the Greek islands on a cruise. That'll be exciting. Should be a fun trip. Muska, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? But yeah, that is my break time. So I'm going to take a 3-minute break. Going to refill my water and have a bit of a stretch. And then we will continue with apparently stomping bugs. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. Hi. The death. Let me reread that. Lily and Snapdragon make orchid. Apple and cherry make pomegranate. Pomegranate and orchid make death flower, which is needed for vitality nectar. If it's one of the prompts in the life wish thing for nectar. Enjoy my break. Thank you, Rian. Berry Keen followed. Thank you very much, Berry. How are you doing today? What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Having my cat licking my leg. Classically. He's a very cute cat. He is a very strange cat sometimes. Nolig dyed their hair ginger. Yeah? Congrats. Are you watching me on 2 platforms, El? You love cats. Hi, Berry. You'll have a little character on the screen now. That's your first chat? Yeah. You'll have a character on the screen. Whoops. You're not done yet. Yeah, in terms of my I'm muted on your phone. Why? Huh? So you're watching me on, so what, are you just using your phone to talk? I'm so confused. Yes, my cat is very cute. What was I saying? Yes, games. Oh, I was supposed to be stomping bugs. I'm trying to find bugs in it. Right, remind me to come back to games. Good grief, my brain is just all over the place. Yeah, remind me to talk about games after I've finished sorting these bugs. Deploy a fumigation device. Huh? How am I supposed to find bugs in this enormous house? Yeah, sorry, there's the link. There's the link for peeps if you want to customize your little character. What's that? There's just feathers lying around. Okay. How do I do any of these things? Can I just call someone? Hi, Arthur. Hey, baby. You muted you on your phone so you can watch on the big screen. Oh, thank you. Wait, like, I mean, I appreciate people liking me enough to throw me up on a big screen, but it always does feel a bit like... Okay, let's just not do that right now. How do I find these bugs? Oh, no. Oh, good grief. Forget what I'm doing. Right. Can I call a contractor on my own lot? Seemingly not. Anybody know how to fix this? You have a ragdoll. Yeah, they're the best. It's so you can relax. Okay, fair enough. Hey, how are you doing today, Barry? And what would you like me to call you? It might take longer. A more complete but costly solution. Be careful not... But how? Will there be bugs in like one specific place? I'm so confused. It's a very cozy stream. Thank you, Barry. This is from one of my favorite releases which will, yeah, absolutely be out in the next wave. Yeah, it's all my music, Barry. I'm Mikey. There will be bugs in 5 places. Okay, but then how do I do the deploy a fumigation device? Is that just... Wait, can I just... Oh, I can't even go into build mode. But how do I find these bugs? Like, I don't know what I'm looking for. And this house is huge. Sucks for such a big house, yeah. Click on your sim. More choices. More choices. Actions. Open umbrella. Huh? Perfectly normal option. Sims is strange. Hi Lafty, how you doing today? Click on the ground. It just says go here. Yeah, she can come and hang, sure. What doesn't work? Hey, what's up? Yes, sorry, dye skin currently doesn't work. It's bugged. But don't worry, it'll be fixed in the next version. The other stuff works, but yeah, currently skin color is stuck at whatever it randomly generates as, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. Roaches, you say I'm looking for. Roaches on the floor, on the walls, in objects. Is it going to be in the house? Is it going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Technically... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. But yeah, we'll just deploy a fumigation device. I was looking in the house as a whole. But they're all in this one room because technically this is the only room that we live in. It's a weird bug, but that's how it's treating it. They were just all in one place in the one room I wasn't checking. Okay, and now let's have some food, and then we'll just pick up a serving of... Oh, she already picked up a serving. No, stop it. No, eat. Stop, eat, go. Okay. What was I saying? How you doing today, Lafty? How you doing today, Mikey? How are you doing today? Berry, and is calling you Berry, okay. Yes, games wise, I need to decide what I'm going to work on next. The current 3 options are releasing a mobile version of Merge, as a few people have requested that, making a different version of Merge with a slightly different focus. Can't really say too much without spoilers. All working on Peeps, basically. You're chilling after work. Nice. Might play some Sims. Sims is good. Gotta fuel the addiction somehow, right, Mikey? Hi, Kapow. This is one of the ones that I think wasn't in the playlist before. Also, I think I might put the wine up here for now, just because it's easier to keep an eye on. And then when we get good at it, we'll put the good wine downstairs. The cat is called Arthur. You're about to start work. Gonna be up until 4 a.m. Oof. Rough. Did you work at Spoons? Am I remembering that correctly? How is your Friday going, Kapow? You got any plans for the... Plans? Kapow, have you got any plans for the weekend? Ah, my brain. I worry myself sometimes. On the close. Fun, Elle. It's going to be a relatively intense night, I'd imagine. On a Friday. You love that. Hi, Timmy. How you doing today? Oh, sorry, it's Tim, isn't it? It's Tim Milanov. How you doing, Tim? You going to check out the Minecraft movie with your fam? Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope the audience behave themselves. We haven't leveled up yet, so we need more grapes. So we had 1, so 2, and then another 3, and then another 3. Huh? 2 and then 3 and then 3 is 8. Yeah. My brain. You've heard some stories. Yeah, I mean, I have had not the best experiences with seeing children's films at the cinema. Or like family friendly films at the cinema. A lot of kids can be quite unruly, and a lot of younger kids with parents who just don't even try and control the kids. You put enough of them in a room together and it gets bad. Yeah. So it's like I really enjoyed films like the Lego movies and stuff, but having seen one of them at the cinema, I'm like, no, I'm okay, I will wait and watch it at home. It's very intense, but you vibe, push through with lots of mental determination and politeness. Yeah. Gotta deal with people. You love the Arthur cam. Thank you. He needs his screen time. He needs it more than I do. It's very dozy. It's been so long since you've seen a family-friendly movie. Hopefully it'll be okay. You picked a back row aisle seat, so no popcorn being thrown at your head. Nice. Yeah, it's weird. There's definitely a cultural shift. Because, you know, you go back not even all that long ago, and that absolutely wasn't the vibe, but just seems to be that way now. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, like, yeah. And I guess it's the generation that grew up with watching like prank videos and all that sort of stuff on YouTube, so it's just the kind of boundaries on what's socially acceptable are just all over the place. Anyway, yes, I like my life calm and relaxed. So, other people's loud, noisy, unruly children are not how I would choose to sit and watch a film. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it in, like, family members. To be fair, I've seen it in people in the community. Like, it does change things. If it wasn't for your little one, you wouldn't be going. That's fair enough. But, yeah. It is what it is. Make 50 excellent bottles of nectar. Wait, did I just make an excellent bottle of nectar? Apparently. Yes, bed. Bed is a good idea. Yeah, anybody got any plans for the weekend? Also, I had considered doing a watch party this weekend. I'm thinking maybe to just rewatch some Ghibli. We've not watched any Ghibli in a while. And I don't know, I just find Ghibli films really relaxing, so it felt like a good one to do. And there's lots of people who are new to the community who weren't there the previous times that we watched them. So yeah, I thought, oh, didn't mean to wake her up. So I thought we might do that at some point over the weekend, if anybody is interested. We did like a what's for us in the UK a late night stream last time. So what are we, 6 o'clock now? So in like 5 hours from now, I think was when we started. We started quite late. Was it 10? Something like that. It was like 10 or 11. I think we started. It's like 4 or 5 hours from now. You may be working. Are you working the whole weekend, El? You finish at 11 tomorrow, but 4 a.m. today probably. Yeah, you'll probably miss it this time. Maybe you'll catch it next time. Is this kid just like really scared or what? Teach valuable lesson. That sounds ominous. Oh no, okay, she's actually having a teachable moment. Okay. This kid needs to take a bath though. He's just scared. Go take a bath, you smelly boy. On like polar opposite end of the house. Assign bed to Charles. Secret peanut butter. Nice name. As in like Sergeant? Secret Sergeant peanut butter? That's life as a bar associate. Is that like the proper name for it now? Bar associate. Like that. Shh, it's a secret. Sorry. I'll just delete that section of the VOD. But yeah, welcome to the stream. You have a little character on the screen you can customize if you want. This reminds you of the Goth House. Oh, this is much bigger than the Goth House. Yeah, it's a big old property. And built entirely legitimately with no cheats, no mods, no CC. You've been lurking while you play Stardew. Nice. I'll probably play some Stardew this evening. I started a save with a friend recently. It's fun relearning the game. It's like the basic bar person. Very sad because you don't start yet and a coworker is messaged. Hi, it's Robs. Thank you for the follow. How you doing today? I feel like she is constantly hungry. Maybe it's because we keep having leftovers and maybe the leftovers aren't filling. So maybe let's try having her have, let's say, scrambled eggs and bacon. If that sits better. Well, feel free to continue your lurking, peanut butter. Also, what would you like me to call you? Yeah, feel free to continue your lurking if you want to focus on your Stardew. Yeah, so I was wondering if anybody in the community had any preferences as to what I develop next. An expanded version of Merge, a mobile version of Merge, or Peeps are my current thinkings. Or something else entirely. The Sisson household has reported disgusting smells. Which house is that? She hates cooking. Solid. Of course she does. What household even is that? I think that must be one of the new apartments. Slightly lost the plot. Oh no, that was a stone road. Oh. Alright, let's use the last of the grapes first. And then we can swap over to the strawberries. Nice. You had to uninstall Sims because it was making your laptop overheat, so you're living vicariously here. Interesting. I mean, I've not had too much problems with Sims. I mean, were you playing like modded and like custom content and that sort of stuff? It seems like most people that have issues with Sims, it's the case. Like it's all kind of no. Well, bang goes that aspiration. So her aspiration was to be successful at selling nectar, but the randomness has pushed us to disliking nectar. I mean, to be fair, she could dislike making nectar, but still keep pushing forward to try and make money. That seems feasible. Or employ someone to do it. Is that a thing? I think that's probably just the end of that. It's very sad. User 77 for thank you. Oh, sorry, 777. Thank you. Now what? Right, how old is Charles? Because he must be... Yeah, so he's about to become a teen, so we only have the teen cycle left before Charles takes over anyway. So how are we going to spend the remainder of Eva's years? What's she going to do with her money? How is she going to further her money? Because that was the goal for her, right? She just wanted to amass assets. We could always just buy, like, maybe leave the apartments on hold and buy another property. Or does it make more sense to just finish the apartments? I am uncertain. Right, we're gonna have a go to work, I think, but I'm unsure what to do. Well, I'm unsure what to do. I feel like earning more money is probably a fairly safe bet. Good grief. Let's try running at 100% markup. I'm curious how well this will go. Do we even have employees? We do. They haven't all died. That's promising. Anya seems to be one of the unkillable Sims, so... Assign work task. Answer customer questions. Assign work task. And there's Panya. Those that are new here, this is the family gallery. This is one of my builds. This is, story-wise, these are fraudulent paintings that they are selling. And yeah, so also built this like little outdoor garden, little cafe. Ironically, this was designed kind of for the business and hobbies pack, and we've not actually run it through business and hobbies yet. So that might change at some point with one generation, but not in this generation. She is far too corrupt and money hungry to be content with the amount of money that would come from running the gallery legitimately. Yeah, she is entirely money driven as a character. Hence all the drama with the previous main character. Why are they all gathering in here? Can we go to a different room, please? Okay, now can we talk to people? Yes. Okay. Can we schmooze? It's the idea of selling hysterically expensive paintings to children. Sims. Sims makes some odd choices. Like, with so many kids as customers. Like, why? Why is that a thing? What are you doing, Sims? What are you doing? Yeah, we do need to keep schmoozing, though. I'm curious, like, actually how much money, if any, we'll make from doing it this way. It's been a very long time since we've run it at 100%. And 50% was working quite well for us. Oh, good grief. And then suddenly everybody wanted... everybody wants paintings. Oh wow, really? Everybody wants paintings? Okay. Apparently the gallery is now sufficiently good at being fraudulent that everybody is happy to buy these fraudulent paintings. Right, can we, get some restocking in between everybody purchasing paintings? And then get back to schmoozing. Customer, employee, socializer. Guess we should probably focus on customers, right? Oh, why are the kids customers? That's so weird. Oh, it's like a cousin. Hi. Apparently she's a cousin. Well, she's a relative anyway. Why is he... Assign work task. Dude, do your job. Okay, Eva, do your job. Okay, there we go. So it seems like we might actually be able to just make more profit now from being really expensive. I mean, I guess it's more chance-based now than it was before, because you're weighting a lot of your money on very few sales. But I think we have like enough perks in the business now that it's sufficiently paying for itself, you know. Got to keep on top of the business. Who here has been listening to the new Sleep Token? I know there's not really the vibe here, but I was just curious if anyone here likes Sleep Token and have listened to the new songs and what they think. Gotta offer information. And how far are you at on Stardew, Peanut Butter? Sorry, I just realized I'm like addressing you and you were trying to lurk and focus on your Stardew. Don't let me distract you. We've been open for 8 hours, but so many of these people are like right on the verge of sales. Right, I'm just gonna try closing the deal. Doesn't go well very often. Yeah, it's so weird because like sometimes you'll do the close a deal and they'll immediately be like, ooh, no, please don't say that. And then 2 seconds later, they'll just do it anyway. You've got the community center done. You've been to the sewers. You visited Ginger Island. Yeah, Brady, that's pretty far. For sure. Good progress. Yeah, I don't think any of these people are going to buy, and we have now been open for too long. Okay, that's fine. We'll close up. Does beg the question of yeah, I feel like Serious Shopper. Okay, so we've already got Serious Shopper. Unlocks the Sure Sale interaction, which guarantees a customer will purchase. Guarantees a customer, but why would you then not just like use that on everybody? And then why are the other ones more expensive? I think we still try for Sure Shopper and we'll just see how it works in practice. You still need to reach 100 in Skull Cavern. Yeah, I'm not even close to that. I always remember Skull Cavern, like getting to the bottom of Skull Cavern is like a whole thing. Like having to make loads of bombs and ladders and like trying to maximize luck and all the rest of it. Try and, you know, get down fast enough. Yeah, it was an effort. Have you done it before, Peanut Butter? Have you made it to the bottom before? Wait, why did we only get that much? From... So that was 1,000. Oh. Because someone moved out. When did that happen? Select tenants. An elder and 3 cats. Singular adult. Let's go for that. You still need to reach... Oh yeah, it was what you said before. Your crippleness has driven you to download so many CC you can't stop. This is why I don't use it. And yeah, CatCam, he is just asleep at the moment. It's not the most exciting of CatCams, but yeah. You can all watch him sleep like the weirdos you are. I know you enjoy it. Oh, he's not asleep. Bye. I'm just very intensely following all the sounds outside. He's so cute. Right, she's a little bit hungry, so let's just have some basic breakfast. And then we can open... Figure. Open the store. Arthur looks like he gives awesome cat cuddles. He does. I think I need to train him to like kind of these kind of cuddles. Because at the moment he mostly likes when you're lying down, like cuddling on your lap. Rather than like in your arms, if that makes sense. But yeah, he is very cute. He does cuddle with me pretty much every day. Like maybe literally every day. He's the best boy. Right, let's assign everybody. If she could stop. So one of the things that I find strange about this game is that you can't like interact properly with Sims when they're moving. Seems like a strange thing not to be able to do. To wait for the Sims to be still to click on them. Answering questions. Where is Panya? So one of my employees is just suspiciously vacant right now. Is he genuinely not here? Yeah, one of my employees just hasn't... There he is. Very late. Very, very late. What was he doing? Right, Panya is already answering work questions. Let's go and schmooze. Right, socializer. Customer. I don't know what the socializers do. I mean, are they just there to like literally talk with people? Is that all they're doing? Loiterer. So how are they any different from a loiterer? I know not the things. One of these days I won't be terrible at Sims. One of these days. Today is not that day. Today I don't understand what any of these options mean. What a choice. Who? This dude. You just bought my game, Oliver. Thank you. You're loading in right now. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be absolutely smashing it in no time. You love my cat. He is the best. I love my cat very much. He is adorable. Sorry. My brother is home now. He's listening to Sleep Token in the background. It was hard not to bop along. Really enjoying the new Sleep Token stuff. Yeah. I'm not convinced that bumping the price is really helping anything. What I am curious of, though, is whether if you have the shore sale thing, how that works. Stephanie followed. Thank you, Stephanie. How you doing today? I'm alright, thank you, Stephanie. My throat is a bit sore. I'm okay, aside from that. Oh, we've got a sale. Oh, we got another sale. Oh, we've got... Oh, all the sales. Ah. What have you been up to today, Stephanie? Got any exciting plans for the weekend? Hello, mummy of demon... ... The name is clipped in my chat window. How you doing today? That was a fun bug. Okay, I think maybe this is getting us more money. It's not significantly more. I do think it is more. I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, my throat's just a bit sore. Nothing exciting, unfortunately. You probably end up playing Sims all weekend. Nothing wrong with that. That could be exciting. To be fair, that's not far off my plan as well. Potentially doing some like a watch party or something with the community over the weekend, but aside from that, you just got the first board upgrade on my game. Nice, Oliver. Let me know when you make it to the third tier, because that's the final one. That's the big one. Lots of people don't make it that far. That's where the real game kicks off. Yeah. We have now been open for 8 hours, so let's... I was going to say just try closing the deal quickly on any of these, if we even get it as an option, but we're not going to. Yeah, 8 hours. We'll just close up. We're slowly earning points, though. I mean, we're still getting insane amounts of money. Sometimes just playing Sims and chilling is the best way to spend the weekend, though, Stephanie. Yeah. Also, Mummy of Demons, or Mummy of ... What would you like me to call you? Did she just fully just... Yeah, just gone to sleep on a park bench. Because she's grieving for someone that we don't even know. Classic Sims. I need to have a sit down and write some more story to fill in some of the blanks on Sims, because we've had a few kind of interesting bits of story that I really haven't touched on in a while. So we need to get on and do that. Absolutely, nice and relaxing. Exactly, Stephanie, exactly. Who... Yeah, she can come over, but I'm going home. Because I think Charles is going to age up. She comes over and we vanish. Classic. Also, my camera is kind of... Oh, it's not the camera's squint. Oh, it's just very one-sided. Hello, Tobias. How are you doing today? Yeah, nothing quite like a nice relaxing weekend. Nothing like just nice and relaxing in general, to be honest. It's... Why we try and keep the stream that way? Ding, there we go. Charles to age up. He's a slob and child of the village. What? Sims love feeling anchored to their community and Tomorani, I don't know what that is, culture. Keeping in touch with loved ones and engaging in activities that remind them of home is important for being happy. Interesting. Nature. Gardener. Collectors can find... Yeah, so I think Gardener was where we were thinking to push him down. But alas, he is still not the main character. We have 11 days before he becomes the main character. But that was why I came home, to allow that age up to happen. Gives us 11 days to try and earn a little bit more money from the business before we swap. Thank you for liking the live, Mia. Thank you. Yeah, she doesn't like cooking. I don't know why I keep getting her to cook. Literally have a maid that is doing all of that for us. Supercell. Yeah, we need to start doing some gardening with Charles, like as soon as he becomes the main character. For sure. He's real mad having to cook. But that, I mean, to be fair, that does fit her personality. She is losing so much fun. Yeah, go play some game. Go de-stress. I do find it really funny that she likes video games. Like, that feels like it's really not in character, but that's where The Sims pushed us, so can't just ditch the directions that Sim wants us to follow. Right, lovely people of the stream. That alarm sound was to remind me to go on my final break of the stream, so we will be back in 3 minutes. 3 minutes exactly, where, yeah, we'll go and see if we can earn a last little bit of money while we still have a Sim that is happy doing that. So yeah, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. Hello, everyone. Hi. Arthur's too cute. He's my best boy. And he gives me his little kisses. You do. Not being denied now. Being denied now? Very sad. Hello, Rebel Stardust. How you doing today? He's a dozy baby. Aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. My baby. It's like looking deep into my eyes. He's too cute. I got very lucky with him. Ah, so cute. So cute. Oh. That was weird. Wasn't traveling to it. Sorry, I'm having another lozenge. Try and stop my voice from completely packing out. Because yes, still got a stream tomorrow. Hopefully, my voice will recoup a little overnight. We will find out. Have breakfast. Grandma's making sure. He's helped your anxiety before work. Well, Arthur. He's too cute. Maybe what I need to do is I need to make me big. Make him big and make me small. Swap them round. I'll have the little webcam, the rubbish little webcam, and the big camera can go on him. I know what you're all here for. You're all here for him. You're not here for me. So just change my stream to like Arthur Lee or something. You feel like kidnapping him in your apron so you have him with you at work. Maybe that's what I need to train him to do, to just like sit in a little pocket. That would be very cute. I'm sure I could, a little bit of effort. Oh, hi, buddy. Big stretch. Where you going? Where you going? Hi. What's happening? Big jump. Hi. He's stretching ready for the night close. Yeah, exactly. Bless him. Too cute. I appreciate the whatever emoji, GIF, Rebel. Ah, he's too cute. Such cuteness aggression. Oh, this is L. You remember we were talking about my virtual artists? One of them's called L. This is L. I'm just fully vibing to my own music, sorry. Spacing out. It is interesting that we doubled the price and basically made the exact same amount of money. I do feel like with the end game, the next thing that we're trying to unlock, that we will be able to make, if it works the way that I feel it is going to, I think we will make considerably more money from having high prices and selling fewer things. It's short for your name now. Sure. I can't even remember if Elle ever had a surname. She was part of a little cluster of artists who were all part of the same story in a sleepy little town called Estois. I miss that story. I'll definitely have to write that into something at some point. Just have a second universe. Well, that would actually probably be quite a good universe to write books from. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to write up all of the stories for the musicians just as stories. Because, I mean, it is, in essence, kind of a love story. Kind of. It's a drama. Would be fun to for you guys to know, like, you read the story and you can listen to the music and be like, oh, this is the stuff that character was making, even though it's not under their name anymore. Just the cluster of people is such chaos in this game. It's Elle from Elvira. I don't even know what that name is, so I'm gonna say no. Amy followed. Thank you, Amy. How are you doing today? Sorry if you can see me chewing. I'm sucking on a lozenge. My throat is not doing super well today. I mean, I can tell you what L was short for, or you can keep guessing. I don't think it's particularly hard to guess. Ellie. No. Elizabeth. No. In all fairness, you are immediately ruling out all of the obvious ones. Like, they would be more logical. Eliza? No. And it's not 11. Ella, no. Yeah, we're not actually making great sales today. El Dorado. 100%. L short for El Dorado. Can you imagine being called El Dorado? To be fair, there are much weirder names than El Dorado. Can you pay attention? The autonomy in Sims. Ellen. No. Oh, maybe it's not as obvious as I thought it was. You're coming up with all these, I think, probably much more obvious names. Okay, so I mean, we are still clearing like above 40k. So I do think this is better money. Admittedly not massively, and it's a little bit more swingy, I think. What was it? You can keep guessing if you want now. Or I can stop putting you through the pain. It's up to you. Do you want to keep guessing, or do you just want me to tell you? Okay. Then we'll close up for today. Yeah, let's still 57,000 in a single day. Balanced. Elon Musk. No. Elon Musk. Oh, you dafty. You made me giggle at least. Serve lunch, go on, why not? Serve some Burmese soup. I was gonna do something else. Food soup. What's I gonna do? Not sure. I'm gonna save. You just want me to tell you. Eloise. Maybe not the most obvious name in hindsight. She's just casually jogging around. You had a friend called Eloise. Nice. Me too. Only met one in your life. I've met a few Eloises. Eloise I? That's such a dumb joke, but it never doesn't amuse me. Well, I'm a little bit simple, I think. Right, we should transfer some funds out of the shop. But this is why we don't need to cheat, because we are making so much money from the gallery. Like we were done like 3 or 4 days and just got another 140,000. Like it's easily fueling the all the apartment stuff. But it should mean that with some careful management we can have plays of characters where we can kind of focus on non-job related stuff. So like the gardener, we can just have him focus on the gardening, and the combination of his cumulative wealth and the businesses will earn him enough money that he doesn't need a job. You've only seen one other person with your name in real life. Really? Elena? Is it Elena or is it Elena? Hello, Arbar. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? I guess we just... Oh. Supposed to find. And I guess we go to sleep, which is really early. As she apparently doesn't want to make nectar. I don't really know what else we can do. First one, Eleanor. Your gran was called Eleanor. Yeah, we've got an Eleanor on Twitch. Do you not remember we had a confusing moment because there was an Eleanor and an Eleanor. My brain was just like, ugh. You're actually Anne-Marie. There's a lot of you in South Africa. Really? Interesting. Your attempt to gain compensation failed. Rating has fallen as a result. Whoops. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, like the popularity of names in certain countries is always really interesting. Particularly in countries where there are popular names that aren't from that country, which actually happens surprisingly often. Germanic names being pervasive in England and that sort of thing. People just get hung up on, like cultures get hung up on specific names. And of course you have all the things of like there will be a famous monarch in an area and then that name will just be like locked down for hundreds of years being super popular. Or you get like one fallen celebrity and then nobody touches the name again. Like it goes both ways. Rachel, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? This part in your music reminds you of your Walkman where the batteries had died out. What do you mean? My music reminds you of when your music device failed. Feels like an insult. I'm not sure that that's how it was intended. Another Welsh person joined. Or Rachel with the AE. I'm alright, thank you, Rachel. My throat's just a bit sore. It didn't have enough electricity to run the tape. And it got slowly elongated. Yeah, it is quite a like stretched sounding song at parts for sure. Cook. Just gonna cook some big meal randomly in the middle of the night. Gonna cook mac and cheese at 3 in the morning. Well, I'm glad it evokes something in you, Nolik, for sure. Always nice when music makes people feel things. And if my music makes you feel things, all the better. No. I know what you mean, Nolik. I was just messing. Didn't Derek have a light yesterday? He does have a light. You just can't really see it because of the angle. But still can't see it because of the angle. It was a nice idea. Funny. I was going to... What day are we today? Friday. I was going to try and raid someone today, but no one is on. No one is on. Waffle Wizard followed. Thank you, Waffle Wizard. What a name. Cool. So for everybody that is new here, hi, I'm Samly. I stream 5 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday. I stream from 4 till 7, so I start 3 hours ago, whatever time zone you're in. I'm stopping pretty promptly on time today because my throat is sore because I've been a bit run down this week. I released a game on Steam on Tuesday. It's called Sam Lee's Merge if you want to go play it. It's like $3. It's not expensive. What's the context of the Sims family? Oh, sorry, Vivian, I'm just closing up. It's a legacy that's taken a dark turn. I will make some summary videos for like YouTube and TikTok and stuff once I've recouped a little bit. Also, good Marvins. Oh, Hannah, you're joining just as I'm stopping for today. And thank you for the sticker, but yeah, I need to go and rest my voice. It feels right on the edge of me losing it. So I need to be sensible and go and chill. For anyone that is new, my link tree is in the description if you want to find my other social channels, or you want to find my game, or you want to come and chat with us on the Discord, whatever. Link tree is in the description. And yeah, I will be streaming again tomorrow at 4 p.m. British summertime, so like 3 hours ago, if that makes sense. I need a cup of tea with some honey. Yeah. May followed. Thank you, May. You're on your way to work, Elle. Good luck. Sorry that you couldn't steal Arthur today. But yeah, so for anyone that is already in the Discord, I'm thinking I might do a Ghibli watch party over the weekend so we can try and discuss when later. Yeah, for the rest of you, I hope you have a wonderful rest of weekend. This is the point where I would usually raid someone, but everyone on my raid list is offline today. So we're just going to finish up here. So thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see some of you again tomorrow. Until next time, bye for now.